Today we are installing the navigation system on 2010 Mercedes-Benz C-Class. So the first step is let me show you how to remove the original screen first, okay? There's a couple of steps here. First of all, you need to remove the air vent. You need to buy something like this so you won't scratch the dash. So pry it off from the side, but be careful, okay? Don't pry it too hard, and once it comes off a little bit, pry it from the bottom. No, I mean from the top. And then the whole thing is off. It's pretty straightforward. And unpop the cable here. Okay, this one is off, and then we can put it on the side first. You see there's a couple screws here. They are T20 screws. First of all, unscrew this one. Unscrew this one too. Let's remove the screen first. Pry it off, pull it off from this side. You can see that there's two connectors here. One and this one. Unpop these two. This is the LVDS cable, okay? Just slowly remove it. It's off. The whole screen is off. And then we are gonna remove the CD player. You don't need to take out the whole CD player. The screw, T20 screw here. It's gonna be the same, just remove it. There are two mechanisms here to lock the radio. You can see that right here and right here. Use this one to pull it up. Unlock the radio first. Now, you can see that the whole radio is gonna be off. Yeah. That's an angle. You need to pull it up a little bit and then pull it out horizontally. Okay. There's a connector here, which is the heat-sink connector. You just need to unpop this one so you have more space to work with. Now the whole radio is off. You don't need to remove any of this kind of cable. You just need to unpop the main harness here. Okay, that's it. We need to connect to our main harness. Leave it right here. It's better for you to drop the glove box, okay? It will be easier for you to work with. It provides you with more space. Some people, you can just run the wire in the center console, and then depends on which one will be easier for you. In order to remove the glove box, it's just a couple of screws here. Okay, so one screw is off. Okay, another one is off too. Okay, now we already removed the glove box here. Okay, it will be easier for you to run the harness here, run the wire here. But if you don't want to remove the glove box, it's still also fine. Okay, so right now we are gonna connect the Wi-Fi antenna. Okay, you can just connect the Wi-Fi antenna here. It will be easier. You see, there's a spot here. Okay, and then just tidy up the wire here so it won't mess up at the back. Okay, and another thing is we need to connect the LVDS. This one is the one that connected the original screen here. It's right here. You come with the adapter here. For 2010 to 2012, they use this kind of LVDS, like this rectangular shape. Start from 2015, Mercedes-Benz they changed to the circular LVDS cable. This one just like an adapter. Okay, and this one is the LVDS cable. This is the USB. We just need to run the USB to the glove box. The reason why I asked you to drop off the glove box, it will be easier for you to run the wire here. So just need to run the wire to the top here. And then connect this one to the adapter. Make sure it's connected properly, okay? And you need to get the power for the adapter too. Okay, it's done. You can see that on the cable it says camera. If you want to install the backup camera too, you can also use this. This was the camera power output. We are gonna run the main harness. This is the main harness here. It's very important for you guys to keep that in mind. After the installation, it's better for you to test the unit first before you put everything back. It comes with 2 connectors here. So if this one doesn't work, then you can use this one. First of all, we can unpop this cable first. Okay. Now, I'm gonna connect this one to the main harness. And this one, connect it back to the original radio. There's no cutting wires required. The whole process is directly compatible with the original radio. Okay, we need to run the main harness here on the side. We need to run the USB here. This USB, it comes with 2 USB, but they're the same. There's no difference. So you just need to run the USB to the glove box. There's a main harness here. It's a little bit tight here at the back. So it's better for you to hide the harness to the bottom, like this. Okay. And this one you don't need that, so we can just also run that to the side. Okay. Make sure put the wiring nicely so it won't prevent the original radio to go in after. Alright, so now it's time for us to connect the radio back. If your car comes with the fiber optic, the Harman Kardon system, then you will need to move the original fiber optic cable to this position, to the new harness. Okay, so this unit also supports the original amplifier. It's a little bit tight here. Okay, here we go. You see? Make sure this one is locked. And then we can hide this wire to the bottom. That I show you. That's the position to hide the wire. And before you push the radio back, make sure you connect the heatsink button back. Otherwise, you need to remove everything again. This way is done. Now it's time for me to put the original radio back. It's a little bit tight at the back. Okay. Perfect. Beautiful. Now it's time for us to test the radio, the new screen. Okay, so we just need to run this wire to the top. Here we go. There's a couple of things that we need to test. We need to test the command control, and also we need to test the backup camera image. Turn there. Okay. Okay, now we already finished the wiring just for testing. Okay, the unit turns on perfectly fine. This also comes with the newest Mercedes software. Okay, so first thing we need to test is the command button, the command knob here. Looks like this is not response. Okay, then that means we need to connect this one. Turn off the car first. Remember I told you guys before, they come with two connectors here, A and B. Okay, A doesn't work, then that means we need to try another connector, which is B. But you need to turn off the unit first, okay? Alright, so, okay, perfect. Now we can test again. Okay, now it works fine. Now I can use the control knob to control everything. Okay, first of all, we need to change the setting from the original screen. Hold this general setting for 10 seconds. Hold here. Looks like we need to change to 10. Now we need to set it to 3 and to remote. Perfect. Okay. So you can see that first of all we need to change the car to auxiliary mode. How to change the auxiliary mode? Press this. A lot of customers ask me how can I change the auxiliary mode on this vehicle. It's a little bit confused. First of all, for example, right now we are on radio mode. Use the command knob to go to the bottom left corner. Press this one and go to AUX, AUX, alright, and then click the screen. Now we are gonna test the sound, make sure everything is okay before we put everything back. That's a very, very important procedure, you know. You can also use the stereo control. Okay, everything is working perfectly fine. And then now we are gonna test the reverse signal. Perfect. So once we connect to the camera to the system, and then you will show up on the screen. Okay, now it's time for us to put everything back.